What up, y'all? I'm back. Now, I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Got things to do. An important man stays busy. Don't know what else to tell you. I do this YouTube and stuff just for fun. It's a side thing. I don't get paid for it. I do it because I like to. With that being said, let's jump into this. Welcome back to My Free Life, where we react to the strange, the unusual, and just all kind of cool videos from across the web. And these are creepy TikToks that just keep getting creepier. What the hell was that? Whoa, man! As always, nothing you see on this channel should be taken as fact. It's my own personal opinion or speculation. Do your own research, come up to your own conclusions. With that being said, entertainment purposes only, let's get into this. Now I know at this point the Super Bowl stuff is old news, but we still gotta cover it. Alright, so part one is Satan at the Super Bowl, because it's beyond mistake of all the evil that's purposely being perpetrated on the world grandest, all right, the biggest scene out there. All right, let's do it.
Every time you saw Taylor Swift on your TV at the Super Bowl, you were flashed with demonic hand gestures and an inverted cross. Because right next to her was this woman, Ice Spicy. The second she notices she's on TV, she does her hand gestures and shows her cross. I mean, you don't even have to be a conspiracy theorist for this one. Her friends are drinking, doing whatever, watching the game, and she does this. It just looks so forced. And for those of you saying it's not an upside down cross, Playboy Cardi literally posted it on his story, and in up close videos and photos of her, you can see she's clearly rocking it. After the Chiefs won, the President of the United States posted this on his Instagram saying, "Just like we drew it up in these red eyes." Kanye West was at the game wearing all black with a black mask with Jesus Christ in between his eyes. This is the biggest stage in the world. Everything on your TV is there for a reason, and we haven't even got to the commercials or the halftime show yet. They can continue to show us this imagery and try and normalize it, but I can promise you one thing: I will never stop exposing what is going on in this world.
Yo, like my man said, clearly satanic. You know what I mean? And like you said, with her flossing her upside down cross, fully forced. That was not natural by any means. You in there doing your thing, chilling, you find yourself on the Jumbotron, and you just, hey, you do what you do. That wasn't the situation with her. It was, I had to show this, I had to throw up my signs, la-da-dee, la-da-da. Yeah, keep it real, y'all. Satan at the Super Bowl. Let's keep going.
The Super Bowl this year was a massive ritual to Saturn, using alchemical symbolism for you-know-who, the devil. Alicia Keys came out as the Scarlet Woman dressed in all red. The purpose is to manifest the energies of the new Aeon of Horus, which is why Usher was wearing only the left glove, the left-hand path. Usher used the symbolism of alchemy to show us turning lead into gold, or the transmutation of the soul. When he came out on the black stage, then he was dressed in white, and he ended up on the stage of fire, all while wearing a phoenix pin. We got opposing polarity symbolism of the checkerboard of Freemasonry, and even the big one, the stage used to show Usher as the sun on the zodiac cross, a pagan religious belief, and the symbol was two opposing planets with the sun between them. If you look up today's astrology, guess what planets are in opposition with the sun between them? The Earth and Saturn. That's why Ice Spice and Taylor Swift used Saturn symbolism in their Karma video, and Usher was standing on a giant clock, aka Kronos or Saturn, a religion of the occultists. There's way more than I have time for in this video, from Usher's Baphomet symbols to the rigged game for the Chiefs and the aliens and Beyonce's AI symbolism and so on. Check out my show and just wake up already.
Look, y'all are welcome to keep calling shenanigans all you like. It's a free world, it's a free America, at least it's supposed to be. Make your own decisions. But if you think all that, what this man just said, is irrelevant, then you're not using your thinking cap. Alright? Put your thinking cap on, be smart, be critical. Obviously, there's a reason for all this stuff. You with me? If not, whatever. Let's go.
Could this card game be warning us of the future? In the 1990s, a man named Steve Jackson created a card game called Illuminati New World Order.
Right.
Conspiracy theorists all around the world were quick to snap up the game due to its conspiracist title. However, people who started to play the game began to notice something very disturbing. The game was predicting many of the world's major historical disasters and events years before it actually happened, and it was eerily accurate. Eventually, the game was discontinued.
Now, y'all, I would absolutely love to see that game. Unfiltered, untainted, the way that it came out. Kind of reminds me of this old situation I had growing up. I had the original book of the Anarchist Cookbook. And I used to try to make stuff out of that book. Thus, got me banned from being able to have the book. Got that taken away from me and got grounded for like 2 months because I blew up my grandpa's car. But neither here nor there. I would like to see the untainted version of that. They don't pull stuff off the shelf like that if it ain't putting some real out there. Pay attention to that, y'all. That's all that I'm saying.
So Taylor Swift is finally showing you guys who she truly is, and you're still not paying attention, huh? She literally called herself a witch in this tweet. Billboard chart says this is a song for all the lonely witches. Y'all think they're just putting on an artistic act? This woman was on tour going state to state, doing live rituals on stage, and nobody's paying attention to it, huh? You're that brainwashed.
Pitchforks and proof. Their receipts and reasons. They're burning all the witches, even if you aren't one. And
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a serpent behind her. Y'all waking up yet? Last week's sweetheart has turned to this week's witch. In that video, she was acting like she was in hell. So yeah, last week's sweetheart has turned to this week's witch in hell. But are you catching on yet? So a witch in front of a serpent. Let's go deeper, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it interesting that Taylor Swift looks exactly like Zena LaVey? Who is Zena LaVey, you might ask? She's Anton LaVey's daughter. Anton LaVey was the founder of the Satanic Church, and his daughter, Zena LaVey, was a high priestess for Satan. Safe to say she was a witch. Oh, how the resemblance is remarkable. So America's sweetheart blew up being America's sweetheart, but now she's trying to make it cool to be a witch. Why is that? Well, I said it before, you do not get this big without certain contracts being signed. They got her right where they wanted her just so they can turn her around so she can manipulate the youth. The kids love Taylor Swift, but instead of being a great role model that she built her fan base off of, now she wants to be a witch. Y'all see the switch? And this isn't something new. Billie Eilish with children, building a fan base with children. Then all of a sudden she made a song called All the Good Girls Go to Hell. Now this is your Billie. Now this is your Billie. And all the brainwash would call it artistic. Lil Nas X built a fan base off of children. They blew this man up out of nowhere. Then what happened? Out of nowhere, he switched. Next thing we know, he's sliding from heaven into hell. Even gave him his own satanic shoe. They had 666 on them. Also Luke 10:18, the verse in the Bible where Satan fell like lightning. So do you guys see the comparison? Do you guys see the pattern? Do you guys see who they're after? They're after the youth. Because if they can control the youth, they can control the future. Y'all might have thought she was America's sweetheart, but my Bible says even Satan himself masquerades like an angel of light. Stop listening to these artists and stop letting your children listen to these artists. Little do you know, you are allowing demonic spirits to come into your household. Because when you play that nonsense, you are coming into agreement with that nonsense. Your eyes and your ears are portals. What you let into them is what you're coming into agreement with. 2024, let's be smarter. Let's be more wise. If it's not glorifying God, cut it off.
If you're too retarded to not notice the switch between Taylor Swift in the beginning to Taylor Swift now, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. It's very clear which path she's chosen. So don't come at me with none of that dumb crap.
God bless you.
Hey, Kai, I can't believe you actually did. Yo, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about when that Escalade, that all-black Escalade with the Illuminati came and captured you. Let's not talk about that. Hey, let's not talk about the...
Oh, shoot. Oh, my God.
Yo, they sure didn't want to talk. The podcasters sure didn't want to talk about the whole Illuminati part of things, how they laughed it off, put it to the side, get snatched up in the Escalade. All right. How many thousands of clips of this type of stuff have we seen? Obviously, there's some relevance to it. Just saying. Obviously, there's some relevance to it. Pay attention.
I'm gonna talk to you about something important. Tell me, man. Tell me. Okay, so I own a business now. It's called G7. G7 is basically like, when you join the Illuminati, you're like part of a special group. Come on, the Illuminati you went to last year before they let you stream with all the celebrity people and stuff. Remember that? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. I'm not a streamer, man. You know me, I'm an engineer. I don't know what you're talking about. A picture is on celebrities. Celebrities is fake. Illuminati, all this. They're trying to brainwash you. I'm a normal human. Not one person comes up to me and goes, "What's up? How are you? Are you good? How's your life?" But everybody's like, "Take a picture, bam, Toronto."
Oh, yeah. They never, ever, ever know what you talking about. Yet another celebrity telling you to stop following celebrities. They just humans like you and me. Take that for what you will.
Let us know.
A police raid in full assault gear. They barge in looking for a 2-year-old with a fever.
After a short standoff, police would break down this family's front door.
Their target? A 2-year-old with a fever.
Bryce and Sarah brought their 2-year-old son to see a doctor. They were then told to go to the hospital because his fever was 105.
There was a fear of meningitis because he was unvaccinated, and that's part of the reason why the parents didn't want to bring him to the hospital. So they didn't.
Doctors would end up calling CPS when they found this out, who would in turn call the police. The parents would state the child's fever had gone down, but DCS wanted to see that for themselves, and the parents weren't going to allow that.
This would create a standoff with police outside the family home for several hours. When parents refused to comply, police broke down the front door to go check on the little boy.
Once inside, police would find 3 sick children, and they were all removed from the home.
The parents weren't arrested that night. However, they did face these charges.
But the district attorney would refuse to prosecute, and the children were returned several months later to their parents.
Who now plan to sue? Who do you feel was in the right here? Let us know.
You see, that's what you fools don't understand. You give a little, they take a lot. And by take a lot, I mean take everything. You can't give a percentage of your rights because you will lose all of your rights trying to follow the trend of that. You understand what I'm saying? A 2-year-old with a fever. All right? Parents like, nah, we good. We got this. We got it at home. They raid, full riot gear, raid your house, kick you down the door, take your kid and your other kids, all off your child being sick. Since when has this become okay? Okay? Come on now. Get it together. Use your brains. This stuff is not okay. Fight for your rights, man. Real talk.
You guys hear about those fires in Chile?
Yeah.
Dude, it happened in Vina del Mar, eerily similar to what happened in Maui. So you know how they were talking about Lahaina becoming the first city in Hawaii to be a smart city? Vina del Mar was the headquarters of smart city business for Chile.
No way.
These fires, same scenario. High winds, no warning, a lot of people died. And I saw a video today, this dude going through the wreckage, a little outskirt of Vina del Mar, and there was a blue house, completely unburned.
No way.
And I don't know if you've heard about the conspiracy of the direct energy weapon, but lasers cannot burn the color blue. So in Hawaii, everything was just burnt to a crisp. Yet there was like just blue umbrellas, completely unburned.
Unfazed. I have family who was walking through the area. They literally said their warehouses, all the green ones are scorched, all the blue ones are still standing and fine.
That's crazy. But a weird connection with the fires in Maui. That day, there was a satellite right above Maui. Guess who owned that satellite? CERN.
Really?
A couple years ago, CERN discovered they called the fifth force of nature cosmic energy.
I know. Conspiracy, right? Pretty crazy how all these blue buildings and blue umbrellas, blue boats and blue trash cans, all this blue stuff seems to make it through the fires. Y'all stupid if you can't open your eyes. I can't help you. You're ignorant.
I've seen some really creepy stuff, but nothing like this. There's a palm floating right in the middle of the air. It's not attached to wires or anything like that. Wow. Only in Fresno.
Now, y'all done seen some strange things in my day. That's pretty strange. Palm just floating in the middle of the air. Now, all the circumstances could be exactly perfect for what it takes for that to do that. Wind blowing just right in one direction, enough down breeze in this direction to just keep it sitting there. But highly damn unlikely. So I really don't even know how to call this. It's just weird, which is why I put it in here. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
The shapes are large and oval or egg-shaped and stretch for miles and miles.
They're everywhere, one after another after another. It's got to be the biggest mystery in all of American geology.
George Howard is investigating the mysterious structures, nicknamed the Carolina Bays.
These are amazing features. I don't know what they are. They're low and flat and circled with a white bay rim. It's absolutely amazing.
Recent satellite images have only added to the mystery. These things are present in huge numbers.
People think that there might be 500,000 to 2 million of them.
Despite their nickname, the bays are not confined to North Carolina, though.
It's strange enough to see them in one location, but what's crazy is when you zoom out, you can see that they extend from Florida all the way up the eastern seaboard to Delaware.
All our modern day archaeologists and scientists, they try to explain away everything, but then, oh, this is the oldest human remains, period. And then, bam, they get smacked in the face. No, this one's like 20,000 years older. This and that. I don't buy none of that. It's all shenanigans, right? It's all shenanigans. There's stuff out there that we just cannot explain, and it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? History repeats itself, and I believe we've already been through these times, had that knowledge, just like with the pyramids, and we've regressed. Now we're progressing again, back to regression to get to where we at right now. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
Jamie Foxx got so much money.
Oh, Lord. Can't get on Jamie Foxx, here we go.
This nigga called a mystery illness.
Oh, damn.
A what? A mystery illness. What? I thought we knew all the illnesses, didn't you? Didn't you think you knew all the illnesses? I thought we knew all the illnesses. We know all the cancers, fuck cancer. We know 36 cancers, fuck all the cancers. We know HIV, we know AIDS, we know COVID, we know everything. Not this. This is a mystery illness. Well, how the fuck did you cure him if it's a mystery?
The man does bring up a damn good point, which is why I am unvaccinated. Obviously, the COVID, but even pre that, unvaccinated. I ain't had vaccines since I was a child. Once I got old enough to make up my own mind, nothing from the pharmaceuticals, no vaccinations, no none of that. My dog either. My dog ain't had no kind of shots, not one. She's never even been to the vet. My dog is the healthiest dog in the world. She's like 7.5 years old now. I got her when she was 7.5 weeks old, when she was just weaned. My girl Lagermas. And we both super healthy. Man, stay off that pharmaceutical stuff. Stick to what God put out there for you, and you gonna be just fine. Guarantee it. And this boxing match here perfectly illustrates how I feel the U.S. government does us on taxes every year consistently. Like we just chumps. Bam, bam, ain't even got to stick and move. Like we got no defense against it. Pay taxes, don't pay taxes. Bam, bam. Even hit him with a backhand with a boxing glove on. That's just embarrassing. I feel like that's what the American government does to us when it comes to taxes. What y'all think? Let me know.
Rich men north of Richmond got me wondering why I'm not more mad, actually. Mad that I pay taxes on a home that I already own, paid for by a paycheck I already paid taxes on, that I fix with materials that I buy and pay more taxes on when I purchase them, taxes that essentially have me working from January to June for free. I pay 50% of my income to government at various levels, and yet the bridge by my house has been closed for a year with not so much as a spray paint line on the ground or a start date. Yet, when I hit a pothole and get a flat tire on roads that I'm taxed to drive on, I have to wait on hold for hours sometimes to get a human only to tell me, sorry, we're not going to pay for your tire. I have no recourse. My dollars were 17 cents less than it was 2 years ago, but you don't reduce my taxes any. The government just burdens me. It's our problem to figure out where we're going to make up that other 17 cents. If I treated government the way they treated me, I'd be up to my eyeballs in fines and penalties. So yeah, that song resonates with me.
Y'all, like I said, explain these taxes to me. Explain how all our money is going overseas to Ukraine, but we're 32 trillion. Oh, I'm sorry. You might have thought I said 32,000. You might have thought I said 32 million. Oh, you thought I said 32 billion. I'm sorry, let me clarify. 32 trillion. Trillion with a T in debt. But we can pay for all this nonsensical stuff. Our tax money, our children, our children's children, our children's children's children will be trying to pay for this. Tell me what's going on, man. Open your eyes.
There's a reason why the communist Chinese think that America can be conquered, and it's because, well...
You know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese?
Yes.
Are you f***ing retarded?
How many days of the week end with the letter Y?
Monday, and is the 5 days out the week? Except for Thursday?
In case you didn't know, this is what stupid looks like.
Do you know what two countries border the USA?
No.
Like what's on top of us and what's below us?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Wow, how is the weather in the land of the big time stupid?
And I know we like to think that we got faith in our youth, in our future. I got 4 kids myself, 3 daughters, 1 son. Aside of them being raised right by their mothers, the educational system has failed them dramatically. How can you be this stupid? Literally, the title was in the question. The answer was in the question. And this isn't just a few people. This is every day. These young people are freaking retarded. And it ain't their fault. But damn, come on, y'all. Let's get it together.
I can tell Jimmy was panicking here, and we all know why.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it. Talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. And they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things. Look at them trying to cover it up.
But we believe all celebrities, right? We believe all celebrities. Until the few celebrities, like Denzel Washington or Jim Carrey, decides to tell us the truth. Now they're crazy, right? Now they're conspiracy theorists. Now they're out of their mind. But before that, oh, everything they say is right. Come on. Check yourself. Check your way of thinking. You better start thinking for yourself. Being misled out here.
Your political system's so broken. Before we continue, if you could please point on the map to where you live. That's just a map of the United States. I don't live. Ah, you're close. This is a map of places you could live for me to potentially start giving a shit about your political opinion. And you'll notice whatever continent you're from, not on here. California isn't on there either. I am aware.
Y'all, I fell out. I fell the hell out when I watched this clip. Because I love the part when it's like, yo, but California ain't on the map. And dude's like, yeah, I'm aware of that. Loved it. Loved it. Let's go.
Check out this video. Bill Clinton, Alec Baldwin. Didn't see that coming. Ralph Finesse, Dustin Hoffman. Oh, not Dustin Hoffman. Kevin Spacey, Elizabeth Hurley, Henry Kissinger. That dude looked crazy. Mick Jagger, I kind of figured that. Phil Collins. Phil Collins? Not Phil Collins. Steven Spielberg. Tom Hanks. Oh, man. Stephen Colbert. Yeah, that suit never fooled me. And those glasses. Oprah Winfrey. Jay-Z. Beyonce. Lady Gaga. James Franco. Will Smith. But she was smacking bitches down.
Now, this doesn't prove guilt. Not saying these people are child molesters.
Yeah.
But it is suspicious. Like, people put up a false facade. That's nothing new. I put up a false facade, too. Y'all don't know half of what I've done. Yeah.
Now, absolutely none of those names surprise me in the least bit. Not in the least. Pretty important list that they on. If you're following me. Let's go.
I heard this story today. It's about Jimmy Carter. When he was elected president, one of his big things was like full disclosure on UFOs that the CIA and FBI are keeping from the public. So in 1977, after he was elected, he was at a briefing where they gave him the UFO disclosures and stuff. And it said that he was so upset that he put his face in his hands and started to weep.
Oh my gosh.
And they said that he was visibly unwell for weeks after that, and then proceeded to fully backtrack on his whole being transparent about the disclosure.
So they're like, this will shut him up.
They're like, you want to be transparent? Look at that.
Yeah, you think the Americans are ready for this?
Yeah. But that was in the 70s, dude.
Yeah, they were doing so much stuff back then.
Dude, it's wicked. I mean, you could go down the rabbit trail forever of like what he saw or like.
It says is we are the aliens.
Gosh, could you imagine? It was just like it was a script of like roasting Jimmy Carter.
You're a baby.
Jimmy Carter, you're so dumb. He's like,
we don't like you. Listen, Jimmy.
Now, when it comes to the whole UFO thing, your boy is torn. Because when I was younger, I was deeply intrigued with the UFO stuff. Matter of fact, I started a car club, a lowrider car club back then, and our logo was an alien head based on the UFO situation. Plus, I had an encounter when I was young with my mother that I still can't explain to this day. But the point being is, come on now, interrupted my recording. Shut up. Point being is that I don't know. Between Project Bluebeam and the final chapter and the alien invasion that's supposed to take place, but now we got all this hologram technology and all. It's just, it's hard to believe anything. It's hard to disqualify anything as being factual. It's just hard to validate, hard to invalidate. It's just a tough time we in right now, y'all. It's just tough. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. Let's go.
The same paper as your sister did last year. You thought I wouldn't notice, but I did. And we've got even bigger problems than that. Look up here. Where's Stefan? Stefan, clearly copied from ChatGPT. No. You didn't even change the prompt that you plugged into the machine before you copied and pasted it right here. It's an insult to my intelligence. Do better. What else we got? Harley, where's Harley at? Harley! Your mom wrote this, I can tell. Second time this year, I already called your mom and talked to your mom about it and she confessed, okay?
How did you know?
Well, there's 2 spaces after every period. It's about Jonathan Knight being the best new kid on the block. And also, I didn't call your mom, but now I know for sure I'll be calling her after school. We got one more here. Barry, where's Barry at? Barry, you copied the script for the B movie and pasted it in your essay.
All I got to say to that is, duh. Children are going to get dumber and dumber and dumber the more and more technology we get. Because the less that they have to do to learn. Common sense. Go figure. Victims of our own success.
What up, y'all? This is Sax again, you know. I just feel like I need to go and jump on this mic so I can let y'all know who I truly am. You know what I mean? So there's no mistakes. I'm a country boy. Yeah, that's what I love. Got that jacked up 4x4. Looking for some mud. Got that hip hop in my blood. So I guess I'm just a country thug.
Sax's Tacos, first 20 varieties. Let's show y'all what we got going on here. All right, so for those of y'all who like the updates on the Sax's Garden, let me show you where we at right now. Now, I did jump the gun a little bit on planting. I thought we was done with the freezing, but there was one more freeze that came last night. So we got some oregano, mint, parsley, and thyme. The first hot banana peppers going in. A couple different strands of jalapenos going in, from jumbo jalapenos to regular jalapenos. Habaneros going in. Carolina Reaper starters going in. Tomatillos going in. Serranos going in. Chili red hot peppers going in. And all of these are in rows, so it'll be 4 rows of each thing. Dill going in. Cilantro going in. Parsley rocking it out. Italian oregano rocking it out. Cured parsley going. Cajun bells going. And then these 3 bucket fencing, they're still going. They're in there, but they're wrapped, and I'm gonna leave them wrapped because I'm gonna wrap all this stuff back up again tonight because it's supposed to get to like 37, and I don't want to take a chance. You feel me? But anyhow, that's how we do it at Sax's Tacos, and that's how I'm always gonna do it for y'all. When I grow, my garden will grow. You know what I'm saying? Keep y'all fresh, no chemicals, no pesticides, pure greens. Love it, baby. What's up, y'all? Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching the video. So I've been thinking, rather than putting 120 hours or so a week into my restaurant, another 30, 40, 50 hours a week into this editing on my YouTube stuff, that I might as well cross-brand these things. So I realized I haven't even came up with a logo for My Free Life, MFL, what you're watching right now. But I have came up with a logo for Sax's Tacos, all right, which is a lion with his tongue hanging out, Sax's Taco style, because I am a Leo. which is why I chose to create a lion, cool lion, for my logo for the restaurant. But I feel like I should cross-market those and change the name of MFL to either Sax or Saxes, which Sax is my real name. It's my biological name, birth certificate name, Sax. That's me. That's legit. But I feel like I should try to merge the two together, put them together, cross-market them. That way I can have one logo that I can cross-brand for merchandising, for selling merch on the YouTube channel, selling merch at the restaurant, whatever, what have you. I just feel like it makes more financial sense if I'm trying to go anywhere with this. So if you see the name change on this channel, I don't even know if I can change the name yet. I haven't even looked it up yet. But if I can change the name, I'm probably going to change it to Sax or Saxes as far as the YouTube channel goes. But it's still me, still MFL, none changed, exact same thing. Only I'm trying to cross market between the two things that I do all day, every day. With that being said, all day, every day, I work from before sun up, 5 something in the morning, till well after sundown, until right now, which is like 9 p.m., 8 p.m., 7 p.m., I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 7:30, whatever it is. It's way too late for me. I'm an old man. I'm ready to go to sleep. But I still got to put out this video. But anyhow, I just wanted to give y'all some awareness on that and let you know what I think I'm going to do. And let me know what you think about that. But thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Here's some more videos for you. Or you can go to my catalog. Love y'all. Peace. I'm out.